Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalms 23:4. That's our Bible story for the night. And there's a good reason for it. Now, it may seem kind of obvious, but at the same time, there's a little bit of a deeper message, I believe. So, if you've paid attention to the news in the past couple hours, and that's just for today, December 9th, 2023, because this video is obviously going to be up for afterwards. But if you have seen in the past couple hours, there have been tornadoes touch down all around us, literally around our house, on the southwest and north side of us. There we go. More lightning. Literally, if you can't hear it right now, it's raining. And so, literally, we had a lightning strike right in front of our front yard. Loudest thing I ever heard. Coolest thing I ever saw, kind of. Because it didn't hit anything except the street. But my point is that while the world may seem chaotic, there's order. And I wanted to do a little trick based off of the natural disasters that happened this evening, before I got on here, or this afternoon, before I got on here. Literally just a couple hours ago, that was the ending of the warnings that we had, the tornado watches and tornado warnings, literally just a couple hours ago. So I figured I'd show a trick. Yes, I've shown it before, but with a different story. This one is a little bit unique, but I think it'll work. So I know most of you have seen this deck before, as I've used it before, but there's another way we can tell a story with this. You can see the story I told before was how I can slow down time with this deck of cards, or portray the illusion of slowing down time, and so much so where it seems like it can stop time completely. Now, I'm not going to tell that story tonight because I feel like this needs to be heard, though. Okay? And so I'm going to let this get to the 4-minute mark, and I will start the trick. But for those of you who are just tuning in, we're talking about Psalms 23:4 tonight, chapter 23, verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. And there's a little bit more to it, but that's the important part for tonight. And in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so tornadoes. A lot of people will, well, if they've ever been within a close vicinity of one, or ever been hit by one, or if they've even been inside of one, like the eye of the tornado. The eye of the tornado doesn't last very long, but I'll show you. See, I can represent this with a deck of cards. As the tornado is approaching, you just see a big old black wall of like a giant cloud coming either at you or moving sideways. If it's not moving sideways, like if you're looking at a tornado and it's not moving sideways, that either means it's coming this way or that way. Yeah, if that happens, run in a sideways direction and like in kind of like a circle kind of thing until you see it start to moving sideways, or just go to your shelter place if you have one, and that should work too. Or there's a third option if you can't do any of those. Have faith. Literally, like I said earlier, we had tornadoes on the northwest and south side of us, and we didn't get hit. Same thing with the lightning strike that was literally in our front yard. Those trees, one big thing happens to them. We have some big trees out in our front yard. One thing happens to them, and they're gone. And who knows which way they're going to fall. But I believe it's because we had faith that they didn't. Because they're more than likely going to fall onto the house if they do fall. And so I believe it's because of the faith we had that we were saved from the lightning hitting the tree. And I know there's a lot of science and like how big of a coincidence that would have to be to hit the tree, whatnot. But God made the trees. He made everything. So yeah, I don't see why he couldn't just with the lightning. Or better yet, the way I know it sounds a little sci-fi, but basically a protective dome around the house, around the whole property, that even though it's being attacked from all sides, nothing can get in. And that's this right here. Is when with the tornado, it's chaotic. It's chaotic. A big old mess. Big old mess all the way around, all the sides, everything. All the way around all the sides. But once you're in the middle of the tornado, it is calm. Yeah, see, you're coming through the chaos. You're in the middle of that tornado. And yeah, sure, there's still a little bit of movement, but it is still as could be. It is still as could be. You can't make this stuff up. I don't know if you've ever been inside a tornado, but it's as still as could be. And literally in the blink of an eye, when the other wall hits, that's generally when people get the most damage on their house or property. Is when the second wall hits, because it's coming with a lot more force, and it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Now, where was I going with? I apologize. I've kind of been all discombobulated with this because I had that parade today, and I'm kind of tired of it. But I wanted to at least share this message with you guys. Get today's video done at the same time. But I believe it's because of our faith in God that we didn't get hit. Yeah, because that's literally one of, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people could explain it as something else. So that's why I'm saying one of. But it really could be the only reason we didn't get hit. Because, sure, the lightning could have just coincidentally struck the road. But 2 minutes later, another lightning strike hitting almost the exact same spot. It looked closer. Of course, where I was sitting may not have been, but we never heard a bang like the first one, where when it hits something, it creates a loud bang. It didn't create a loud bang. So there's got to be something to it, maybe. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep calm and say that was God. But my whole point here is Psalms 23:4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. When you have faith in Jesus, there's nothing that's gonna stop. There's nothing gonna stop you from doing anything. There's nothing that's gonna hinder you from His love. There's nothing that's gonna harm to you that actually harm you, because He loves you that much. Literally, God sent His own Son to die on a cross for your sins, so you wouldn't have to, so you wouldn't get hurt. I mean, I don't know how I don't know how to simplify it more. Like, I'm giving you a good explanation, plain as day, of why this is. And so, I apologize for the trick tonight not being as good, but I hope the sermon has um, has balanced that out a little bit of being good. But uh, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. But the whole point of it is if God's with you, nothing can stand against you. For I know who goes before me, I know who goes behind. The God of angel armies is always by my side. It's literally lyrics to a song. Uh, I don't know how long ago. It's like early 2000s, but still. I know who goes before me. I know who stands behind. The God of angel armies is always by my side. Now, that only works if you have faith. And even if you don't have faith or you don't believe, start looking. Because you could look around and start to see some things that don't necessarily line up. Like, that's curious. A lightning bolt struck literally 2 feet away from me. Why didn't I get hit? Could I have been directed to go around it? Could it have hit a force field of love? A force field of love that protected me? And see, that's the thing. Is you just gotta have faith that that's what it was. And even if it wasn't, then it doesn't really matter because then it just makes your faith stronger. Because you believe that it was. Alright, guys. I hope this helps in some way, shape, or form, whoever it helps. Yeah, I mean, we can't make it simpler than that. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, the magic trick wasn't its best tonight, but at least the message got across. That's the point here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I thank you for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and have a blessed night.